Erling Haaland, dangerous striker in the game of football. Imagine a striker who doesn't need 10 chances to score. He needs just one. One touch, one run, one mistake from the defender, and it's over. Defenders fear him. Goalkeepers pray against him. And stadiums go silent the moment he starts running. This is not just a footballer. This is a force of nature. Today, we're diving deep into the unbelievable rise of Erling Haaland, the Norwegian goal machine who changed modern football forever. 1. Early life. Born to score. Erling Braut Haaland was born on July 21, 2000, in Leeds, England. Football wasn't a hobby in his family, it was destiny. His father, Erling Haaland, was a professional footballer who played in the Premier League for Leeds United and Manchester City. From day one, Erling grew up watching matches, training sessions, and professional discipline. But what made Erling different wasn't just genetics. It was obsession. As a child in Norway, he played multiple sports: football, handball, athletics. He even broke a world record in standing long jump for his age group. That explosive power would later become his biggest weapon. 2. Early club career. The warning signs. Haaland started his professional career with Bryne FK in Norway. At just 15 years old, he was already playing against grown men. Then came Molde FK, under the guidance of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That's where Europe started paying attention. Goals, strength, speed. A striker who looked like a defender, but moved like a winger. It was clear, this kid wasn't normal. 3. Red Bull Salzburg. The explosion. Everything changed when Haaland joined Red Bull Salzburg in 2019. This is where the world truly woke up. Champions League debut. Hat-trick. Goals against Liverpool, Napoli, Genk. Scoring in multiple consecutive Champions League matches. At just 19 years old, Haaland became a global headline. He wasn't just scoring goals. He was destroying defensive systems. Fast counterattacks. Clinical finishes. No fear. No hesitation. Big clubs were watching, very closely. 4. Borussia Dortmund. The monster grows. In January 2020, Haaland joined Borussia Dortmund. And his debut. 3 goals in 23 minutes. Let that sink in. At Dortmund, Haaland became unstoppable. Bundesliga goals raining every week. Record-breaking scoring pace. Strong Champions League performances. Defenders couldn't handle his physicality. Defensive lines couldn't match his speed. And goalkeepers couldn't predict his finishing. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't a dribbler. He was a pure striker. Simple. Direct. Deadly. 5. Playing style. Why Haaland is so dangerous. What makes Erling Haaland special? It's not just goals. It's how he scores them. Elite positioning. Explosive acceleration. Incredible strength. Cold-blooded finishing. He doesn't waste time. He doesn't overthink. One movement, goal. And mentally, he's ruthless. Miss a chance. He smiles, and scores the next one. 6. Manchester City. The final evolution. In 2022, Haaland joined Manchester City. Some doubted him. Can he fit into Pep Guardiola's system? Can he handle the Premier League? The answer. He destroyed every doubt. Premier League record goals in a single season. Hat-tricks for fun. Goals against big teams. Champions League dominance. Haaland didn't adapt to the league. The league adapted to Haaland. He became the missing piece in City's puzzle. 7. Historic achievements and records. Erling Haaland has already achieved what many players dream of. Youngest player to score 20-plus Champions League goals. Fastest to reach 30, 40, and 50 Premier League goals. Multiple Golden Boots. Champions League winner. Treble winner with Manchester City. And remember, he's still young. This is just the beginning. 8. Mentality. The champion's mind. Haaland's secret weapon isn't just his body. It's his mindset. Discipline. Confidence. Focus. He studies defenders. He watches his own mistakes. He trains like a machine. No excuses. No distractions. This is elite mentality. 9. Criticism and pressure. Of course, critics exist. Some say, he's just a poacher. He depends on service. But great strikers always depend on timing, movement, and instinct. And Haaland has mastered all 3. Pressure doesn't break him. It fuels him. 10. Legacy in the making. Erling Haaland is not just playing football. He's redefining what a modern striker looks like. Power plus speed plus intelligence. If he stays fit, if he stays hungry, we may be watching one of the greatest goal scorers in football history. If you enjoyed this story, if you love football passion, real stories, and legendary careers, right finger subscribe to the channel. Right finger like this video. Right finger share it with a true football fan. And tell us in the comments, do you think Erling Haaland will break all-time goal records? Because legends don't wait for permission. They take history by force.